Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 15th, tax day. Grab your accountant and your socks and head off to get your taxes sent. I hope it's not too stressful of a day for you. With any luck, maybe you're ahead of it. I'm going to tell you, I don't know who out there needs to hear this message today, but I have had mortal hell getting it recorded. So old Satan's after it some kind of way. I don't know what the deal is, but here we go. For Tuesday, April 15th, Jesus calling. Trust me and don't be afraid. There's a good one for tax day. Many things feel out of control. Your routines are not running smoothly. You tend to feel more secure when your life is predictable. Let me lead you to the rock that is higher than you and your circumstances. Take refuge in the shelter of my wings, where you are absolutely secure. When you are shaken out of your comfortable routines, grip my hand tightly and look for growth opportunities. Instead of bemoaning the loss of your comfort, accept the challenge of something new. I lead you on from glory to glory, making you fit for my kingdom. Say yes to the ways I work in your life. Trust me and don't be afraid. I'm going to tell you what this says to me. My old mother, bless her heart, was such a smart lady that when I was a young roper, coming up in the junior and high school rodeos, I was having a lot of trouble finishing. I could be, win 3 go-rounds of a four-head rope and screw up the one in the short round, to win it all. And this happened multiple times. Get somewhere, say long round, I'm pretty quick, and come back to short round, all I've got to do is just knock him down. And man, I just couldn't get it done. And I was also, at the same time, I had always sang a little bit. I had really kind of developed that and showed some talent and some ability. And so she called around and she signed me up to sing the national anthem at all the region rodeos, all the high school finals rodeos. I've even sang it at the national high school finals, the college national finals. I've sang it at many pro rodeos, and I've sang it at quite a few invitational ropings and a lot of amateurs as well. So, what she did was she took the nerves out of play. All right, I was so nervous about having to sing in front of all those people that when I got down there with a rope in my hand, heck, I did that every day. There was nothing to that. Don't think about it, just do it. And it taught me how to win. And to this day, I'm human. I'll make mistakes with a rope. But when I back in the corner for money, it will not be mental when I make a mistake. That doesn't bother me 1 ounce. And she taught me point blank, more than anything, the life skill part of it was to never be embarrassed. Step into a room full of people you don't know and smile. Heck, everybody's been there. You're not going through anything nobody else has ever gone through. It's one of those things where if you're afraid to be embarrassed, the most successful people that you'll ever see in life are those who aren't afraid to step out and try something new. And if you're embarrassed or if you're scared of that, 2 things people are the most afraid of: public speaking and change. If you're afraid of that, you'll never come out of your shell and be who you're called to be. And that's if you're afraid of it with God. That's if you're afraid of it in society, if you're afraid of it in the world. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Now, I'm not advocating any bad habits, but I catch grief all the time, okay? I don't care if you saw me when I was telling jokes. I don't care if you saw me when I was rodeoing for a living. I don't care if you saw me when I was a day hand, cowboying for a living, any of that stuff. All the times you ever saw me, at the very least, I was real. Now, you may have caught me on a bad day. I may have been trying to win something, trying to keep my mind right, may have just lost something and was upset, may have been having a bad day. It happens, like I said. I'm just human. But day in and day out, I'll be exactly who I say I am. And when it comes to this, I made a woman a promise. I promised Candace I would try it. And I don't know how to do anything half-ass. If I go at something, I'm going to go at it. Now, I've got people that followed me for the jokes. I've got a soon-to-be ex-wife that's raising all matter of sand. I've got all kinds of people that are out there saying, you know, just waiting. Well, when's he going to screw this up? What's he doing? What's his angle? What's he up to? Or he can't be serious about God because he did all that cussing, told all those old nasty jokes, or drank all that beer and whiskey, or did all that fighting. Well, what I'm here to show you is that by simply getting into a devotional and simply going and looking at the scripture that backs the devotional up every day, get in that Bible a little bit. If it can make those changes in my life, it can make those changes in yours. Key to it is be real, be sincere, be yourself. And that's all I'm ever going to be. Folks, it's so much better to live your life unafraid. And if you didn't have the luxury of a mother that made you sing the national anthem in front of countless thousands of people, you've always had God. And let me tell you, my mama was a praying woman. And my mama, I nearly know, is the reason that I am where I am today. She's the reason Candace came into my life. She's the reason that Candace brought God into my life. And for that, I'll always thank you, Mama. The scripture it gives for today's devotional is Isaiah 12:2, Psalm 61:2-4, 2 Corinthians 3:18. Guys, joy comes in the morning. Gather it, throw it in the pen. While you're at it, sort you a little peace, love, hope. Sort you some gratitude. Sort you some kindness. Put in there with it. Don't open them gates for nobody. Leave them shut up all day for your use only. And remember, don't be afraid to be embarrassed. Everybody's been embarrassed at some point, and quite honestly, there's no embarrassment in trying to live your life for God and trying to live your life for Jesus and trying to live your life correct and taking care of you and your family and those you love. And also remember, you may be the only Bible a person ever reads. So act accordingly. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, by the way, Cowboy Church tonight, 6 o'clock. Centerville, Texas. Candace is going to be speaking. It ought to be a really cool deal. If you're in that area and got a chance to come catch it, hey, be glad to have you. I'm the emotional support dog, but I'll be around. Y'all have a great day. See you tomorrow.